They said you couldn't do it. They looked at you with those eyes. The ones that say you're not built for this. They smiled when you said your dreams out loud. They laughed behind your back. They whispered to each other when you walked away. And maybe, just maybe, you started to believe them. Maybe their doubt crept into your mind like poison. Maybe you looked in the mirror and wondered if they were right. When people doubt you, that's when the real battle begins. Not against them, against yourself. This is what they don't tell you about doubt. It's not just their words. It's the weight those words carry into your sleep. It's waking up at 3 in the morning wondering if you're wasting your time. It's the voice in your head that sounds like every person who ever said you weren't enough. When people doubt you, they plant seeds. Seeds of fear. Seeds of hesitation. Seeds that whisper quit while you're ahead or play it safe. Or who do you think you are? And those seeds will grow if you water them. Every time you hit snooze. Every time you skip the work. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you're watering their doubt. But here's what you need to understand right now. Their doubt is not about you. It never was. When people doubt you, they're showing you their limits, not yours. They're telling you what they couldn't do. They're projecting their fears onto your dreams. They quit on themselves, so they assume you will too. They settled, so they expect you to settle. They gave up when it got hard, so they're waiting for you to break. Don't you see? Their doubt has nothing to do with your capability and everything to do with their capacity. You are not them. You are not bound by their limitations. You are not sentenced to their mediocrity. When people doubt you, you have two choices. You can shrink. You can make yourself smaller to fit their expectations. You can dim your lights so they feel comfortable. You can lower your standards so they don't feel threatened. Or you can take every ounce of that doubt and turn it into fuel. Fuel that burns so hot, it consumes every excuse. Fuel that powers you through days when you don't feel like showing up. Fuel that transforms pain into purpose and rejection into rocket fuel. This is when people doubt you. And this is your moment to decide who you really are. You want to know what separates the ones who make it from the ones who don't? It's not talent. Talent is common. The world is full of talented people working jobs they hate, living lives they settled for. It's not opportunity. Opportunity knocks for everyone eventually. It's what you do when people doubt you. It's whether you let their disbelief define you or drive you. It's whether you use their no as a period or a comma. It's whether you see their rejection as a stop sign or a detour. The ones who win. The ones who break through. The ones who make the impossible possible. They're the ones who heard the doubt and said, watch me. Watch me wake up before the sun. Watch me put in work while you sleep. Watch me sacrifice what you won't. Watch me stay disciplined when you're distracted. Watch me remain focused when you're looking for shortcuts. Watch me keep going when you would have quit 10 miles ago. When people doubt you, you don't argue. You don't explain. You don't defend you so Tim. Not with words. With work. With results. With a life so undeniable, they have no choice but to respect it. This journey will hurt. Let me be clear about that. When people doubt you and you decide to prove them wrong, you're signing up for pain. Early mornings that feel impossible. Late nights that test your resolve. Setbacks that break your heart. Failures that question your worth. Loneliness that makes you wonder if it's all worth it. There will be moments when quitting feels easier than continuing, when giving up seems more logical than pushing forward, when their doubt starts to make sense and your dream starts to feel foolish. This is the valley. This is where most people turn back. This is where doubt wins. But not you. Not anymore. You're going to feel that pain and keep moving. You're going to acknowledge the hurt and still show up. You're going to let the tears fall and then wipe them away and get back to work, because you understand something they don't. Pain is temporary. Regret is forever. The pain of discipline is nothing compared to the pain of wondering what if. The temporary discomfort of growth is nothing compared to the permanent ache of unfulfilled potential. When people doubt you, pain becomes your teacher. Struggle becomes your strength. Every obstacle becomes evidence that you're on the right path. Easy doesn't build empires. Comfortable doesn't create champions. So you embrace it. The grind, the sacrifice, the misunderstanding, the loneliness. You embrace waking up when your body wants to sleep. You embrace working when your friends are playing. You embrace learning when others are complaining. You embrace investing in yourself when everyone else is consuming. This is what happens when people doubt you and you decide their opinion matters less than your vision. You become obsessed with improvement, obsessed with growth, obsessed with becoming the version of yourself that proves them all wrong. And let me tell you something about that version. That person you're becoming, they're not who you are right now. Right now, you're still carrying their doubt. Right now, you're still fighting your old habits. Right now, you're still learning to believe in yourself. But that future you, the one on the other side of this struggle, they're dangerous. They're focused. They're disciplined. They're relentless. They don't need validation. They don't seek approval. They don't wait for permission. When people doubt you, you're in the process of becoming someone doubt can't touch. Someone criticism can't crack. Someone whose belief in themselves is louder than every voice that said they couldn't. You know what's beautiful about this? Every person who ever made it, every person who ever broke through, every person who ever achieved something remarkable, they all faced doubt. Every single one. They were told no. They were told they weren't ready. They were told to be realistic. They were told to have a backup plan. And they used that doubt as confirmation that they were onto something. Because ordinary people don't get doubted. Safe dreams don't get questioned. Small goals don't get criticized. When people doubt you, it's because you're attempting something that scares them. You're reaching for something they don't have the courage to chase. You're threatening the status quo simply by refusing to accept it. This is your inheritance. This doubt you're feeling. This resistance you're facing. This is the price of admission to greatness. Everyone who came before you paid it. Now it's your turn. And you're going to pay it with interest, with early mornings, with late nights, with repetition, with consistency, with days when you don't feel like it, but you do it anyway. With moments when you're tired, but you push through. With seasons when you're alone, but you keep going. This is when people doubt you. And this is when you build character. This is when you forge an unbreakable mindset. This is when you become someone who doesn't need their belief, because you have your own. Stop waiting for permission. Stop looking for approval. Stop seeking validation from people who don't understand your vision. They're not supposed to get it. If everyone understood, it wouldn't be special. If everyone believed, it wouldn't be yours. When people doubt you, take it as a sign that you're on the right path. The path less traveled. The path that requires more. The path that demands everything. This is your path. Walk it alone if you have to. Walk it tired if you must. Walk it doubted, criticized, misunderstood, underestimated. Just keep walking. Because one day, and that day is coming, they're going to see it. They're going to see what you built while they were sleeping. They're going to see what you became while they were doubting. They're going to see the empire you constructed from their disbelief. And they won't understand how you did it. They'll call it luck. They'll call it timing. They'll call it anything but what it really is. The result of refusing to quit when people doubt you. The outcome of turning pain into power. The reward of betting on yourself when no one else would. This is your time, not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Not when circumstances are perfect. Now, right now, with doubt in your ears and fire in your heart, with obstacles in your path and determination in your soul. This is when people doubt you, and this is when you rise. Not for them, for you. For the person you promised yourself you'd become, for the dreams you whispered when no one was listening, for the life you imagined when everyone said, imagine smaller. You owe it to yourself to see how far you can go. You owe it to your future to push past what your present thinks is possible. So, take their doubt. Take every dismissive comment. Take every condescending look. Take every time they counted you out. And use it. Use it all. Let it fuel you on days when motivation fades. Let it push you when discipline wavers. Let it remind you why you started when the finish line feels far. When people doubt you, you're being given a gift. The gift of proof. The gift of becoming. The gift of knowing that whatever you achieve, You earned Italiano. Nobody handed it to you. Nobody made it easy. You took their doubt and built something beautiful from it. Now go. The world is waiting for you to prove it wrong.